Gonna be an interesting match. Oh, fuck yes. Okay, sorry, I'm watching soccer at the same time. Because my favorite team is playing. And they just scored, so... okay. Okay, the match is starting. Diddy Racing 100%. If you don't know what 100% means in this game, it's that you need to collect everything in the game. So, everything in the game is for the 47 golden balloons. It's the 5 golden trophies. It's the 4 pieces of the TT amulet, the 4 pieces of the Wizpig amulet, and the 4 keys. And you need to beat the game. So that means that you have to beat Wizpig too. Yeah, the game is Stoke versus Chelsea. Chelsea scored in the 2nd minute, but I'm not going to talk about that too much. So this is going to be a really exciting race between the Bandow and Trident. Bandow is a player who has had a pretty good time for a long time, while tridenttail has been improving a lot very recently. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Bandow has not been playing the game as much lately as tridenttail has. Tridenttail is really in really good shape. He PB'd not that long ago, last week I think. And tridenttail's PB is a 1:59.13, while Bandow has 1:57.30. And yeah, tridenttail is ahead at the moment. Better overworld. He named his file, his game file, to overworld, so I guess that's why. So if you in chat have questions about the game, you can ask me. Because I want to try to focus more. Oh, Bandow is doing a big mistake right there. I want to try to focus more on like the actual gameplay than on explaining how the game works. But if you have questions, I can answer whatever. So yeah, Bandow. That's actually a mistake that can happen kind of easily if you don't watch out. Like you try to go for the bananas on the side and you just yeah, you fail it. Okay, both of them missing the first cut and skip. The first cut and skip miss is a 4-second time loss, so it's not as big of a deal as the rest are, but still annoying, obviously. What football game? I said it was Stoke versus Chelsea. And Chelsea's in the lead by 1-0 after 1 minute and 10 seconds. Okay, so tridenttail has a 6-second lead here. He did a little mistake there though. So let's see how this goes. This level is kind of simple, but it's possible to do some mistakes in the level. And yeah, they need to grab the key here. It's a requirement for... Wow, I got a blue balloon there, that's pretty cool. I've never seen that before while going in that direction. Because when you go in the other direction, we usually try to go for the blue balloon, but when you go from left to right, I've never seen that before. That's pretty cool. So yeah, the grab the key is a requirement for 100%, but also you need to do the minigame, which is also a requirement for 100%, so yeah. The reason I'm saying that with the key is that due to strat later, the wrong warp, it's actually possible to skip the key for Dragon Forest. So, yeah, it would be possible to skip the key, but you actually need the key to do the game 100%. So you can't actually skip the key anyways. But you don't need the key to get into the minigame, but you need to collect it anyways because it's a part of the 100%. How am I? I'm a little tired because I woke up recently. How are you? Okay. So Volkswagen is a level which is pretty difficult. One of the more difficult car tracks in the game. The main part is here. You can see tridenttail. You're going for the blue balloon and the zipper, and then boost yourself into the canyon. And oh, that was really good. 1 of 5 gets into the cut and skip. Okay, Bando got a really good one, but he missed the cut and skip. So missing the cut and skip from now on is 6 seconds every time, and it's a frame perfect trick. So it is a big run killer in this category. Not to miss one, but you know, there are 40 of them in an entire run. So, yeah. Orange coin. They're playing as a stopwatch. It's called TikTok or TT. Hi there, I'm TT. That's what he says when you select him. And as you can see here, they're doing a out of bounds glitch. So whatever you like, so what you do is just that you boost and barrel on like into the lava, and the lava floor is like a little. It has some give because it's supposed to be fluid. Oh, well, this is really even. Look at this. Yeah. So yeah, it's supposed to be fluid, so it's like possible to push it down a little, and because of that, you can push yourself underneath the wall and get pushed up again on the other side of the wall. TT is the fastest. The next fastest is drumstick. Approximate time, I would guess that's just above 2 hours because both other PBs. Yeah, Bando's PB is 1:57:30 and tridenttail's PB is 1:59:13. So around 2 hours. They're so close right now. Bandit is a small mistake there. But it's only 1 second difference. Wow. Yeah. So tridenttail is around 1 second ahead. After both of them doing some mistakes in the Razor Fist tricky. Yeah. Super close so far. But I would say this benefits tridenttail because I would say that Bando has a stronger Dan domain overall. So tridenttail being ahead here is really good. Wow, okay. Good driving from the boss and good loading zone. Yeah, the mistake was in the same spot. Exactly. But the Bando did another mistake later. So so then for the minigames, the CPUs will actually behave similarly every time if you do the same movement every time. So So it's not like super RNG as we might think it is. It's... Oh wow, tridenttail did a big mistake right there. And both of them are struggling really hard with the Fire Mountain. Yeah, they take different routes, but they have like the same concept. Both of them doing big mistakes in Fire Mountain. Okay. Okay. Both of them completing it at least. That's good. I saw that in Bandow's race, he had Tip Top had 3 eggs. I mean, so that could have been bad. What happened in Fire Mountain? Well, they both failed the strat. So, because what Trident did is that he released the egg right at the edge. So and if you do that right by the edge, the egg will clip through. So yeah, the egg clips through the ground, and yeah, it doesn't count. So yeah, that's what happened. And I didn't really see what happened to Bandow, but I guess he missed the egg or something. For that part on the second, like the transition to the third lap from the second, it's a good idea to collect the shield, like Trident did there, but the lap before, because there's like the CPUs are wearing shields, and when you drive into a character with shield, yeah, if you drive into a character with a shield, you will spin out. So. Yeah, Bandow is having a lot of struggle with the cutscene skips so far. He has been driving a little faster overall, but he has missed more cutscene skips. So, important. Really important to get the cutscene skips in this category. Solid race from tridenttail. Oh wow. Oh, just as to say that. Okay, that was good by Bandow. Look at this. This is super close. Fossil Canyon coins. Tough level. And the coins doesn't make it easier. Because you know the strat we were talking about earlier, reusable balloon. It's really hard to get the coins in the canyon while doing that. So usually you need to. Oh, tridenttail did it. That's really good. That's really hard to do. Commentator's curse, exactly. So yeah, right now Bandow is a little ahead. He's driving a little faster here in Fossil Canyon, but he's missing. Oh, he got that coin. Beautiful. Beautiful by Bandow. But as you can see, like they're getting stuck in the ground and stuff a bunch. And that's a really common thing that basically every single runner at every level does when they do that trick. It's super difficult to avoid all the like bumps and all the glitchy areas in the ground. But it's still worth trying to go for the strat. Ouch. 104, very solid from Bandow. A little bit more rough from tridenttail, especially at the end there when he bonked into the arch, or the rock formation there. So Bandow is slightly ahead now. 5-second lead. Oh wow, okay. So one thing you need to know about the plane is that if you bonk, you lose a lot of speed. It's super heavy to bonk in the plane. For top 8, yeah. And the winner in this match is going to face Nordic Boa in the in the next match. Why is Bando faster than tridenttail? He's just driving a little better overall. Like, it's hard to explain exactly what he's doing differently, but you know, short, like cutting the track off short, like more having more optimal A-tapping, etc. Yeah, Bando is his PB is almost 2 minutes better than tridenttail's, so he should have the edge. Like, his gameplay should be faster. But that's the thing about this game. Like, the game mechanics are really complex, so it's not like, you know, in Mario Kart where you just have the same speed all the time. Here it's like you have to build your own speed by doing optimal inputs and many inputs. So it's a lot harder to like, you actually have to work for your speed in this game, which is very unique. It doesn't rely as much on optimization in pathing though, but it's very complex. And by the way, as you can see with Bando, he's going around, and also tridenttail here, with the shortcuts. Because the shortcut is actually slower in the second race, because they took away the zipper inside. So they are just evil. Still really close. And they reset the console here because that will skip the cutscene. I'm not insulting Mario Kart. It's just it's different in how you like, the approach for the games are different. Or the approaches, because like in this game, it's mainly that you have to build up speed. Like, you need to learn like how to become fast at the game. While in like Mario Kart 64, it's more optimizing your path and like optimizing mini turbos and stuff like that. So it's like doing optimal movement. Well, in this game, you do inputs to go faster. So in this game, it's not as important to have optimal routing or pathing. So yeah, difficult in completely different ways, these two games. You know what I mean, Patty. But yeah, they're difficult in entirely different ways. Because he was asking about how he can be faster, even if they are doing the same thing. It's because they aren't doing exactly the same thing, but you can't see what they're doing differently. Their PBs. Bando has a 157.30 and tridenttail 159.13. Yeah, exactly like Joe said. It's like you can go super fast in this game, and yeah, it's a lot about technique and knowing like how to optimally do your inputs. So this is tridenttail's least favorite track in the game, so we can probably expect Bando to get ahead here. Bando's having a pretty decent attempt here. They're both using the boost into the zipper strat that I made back in the day. And I'm usually not using it anymore because for some reason I always boost over the zipper. 114, missed cuts and skip. Okay, so that's a chance for Tridenttail to catch up. Okay, let's see. Should try Diddy Racing instead Parodic Tiger. Okay, so this is a level where you need to grab the key again, and they both will do it on the second lap probably. Nordic Mike. So Bandow is missing the key a little. Tridenttail's key grab was a little more solid. Yeah, this is super even. 20 minutes in and they are like 1 to 2 seconds apart. So, oh, heavy bonk for Tridenttail there. Great jump into the valley by both players. Gets the cut and skip. And Tridenttail also got the cut and skip. Nice. With the swag ending with the oil slick. So yeah, Bandow is slightly ahead, but super close still. Super close. Okay, time for Everfrost Peak. Difficult level for most players. Oh, okay. Bandow bonked there, and as you can see, it loses so much time to bonk. One thing that separates this level from, for example, Space Test in like difficulty, is that this level has a lot of backups. Because if you, for example, if you saw Tridenttail, he missed the zipper inside the cave, but he had a balloon, so you can just use the balloon to the zipper instead. And obviously it's a little slower to do those strats, but at least you don't have to like stop completely. So yeah, this level has a lot of backups, which makes it a lot easier than Space Test, for example. Bandow shaped up really well after the bonk in the beginning. Both of them getting the cut and skip, nice. This race is really nice. Very close race. Yeah, only like 10 seconds separating them after 23 minutes. Oh, Bandow bonking into the candy cane. That's actually way more common than it should be. Those candy canes are evil. Ouch. Bandow's struggling a bit, but he had the balloon, so he could recover pretty well. Cuts and skip? Yeah, nice. Clean cuts and skip from Bandow. A pulse buffered cut and skip by Tridenttail. So yeah, looking good for both players. I think the main major hiccup in both runs is Fire Mountain. Both of them lost a bunch of time in Fire Mountain. Otherwise, the runs have been pretty solid. Time for Bluey the Blue Russ. The Bluey the Walrus, I mean, not the Blue Russ. I'm watching Chelsea, the Blues, so it was too much Blues for me at that moment. Blue Russ sounds better. Yeah, instead of Bluey the Blue Russ, just say Blue Russ. And resetting the console again. So they can skip the cutscene of Bluey talking. And now they will be thrown into the hover challenge when they start the new file. Exactly, skipping the cut and skip is optimal. 8 seconds between them. Bandow is going for the faster route. It's a little riskier, but it's a little faster. So if you go a little too far out, you will get disqualified from the race. And if you get disqualified, you lose a bunch of time. A bunch of time. You lose like a minute right there. But yeah. No need to worry about that because he has already passed that part twice. And you only do it twice, so he's not going to be able to fail here. So it's a 115. Solid. It was 116, I think. So close, still. I said it was riskier. Okay, let's see. Sherbet Island. And they're doing treasure caves now. So let's see if they're using the same strat. Okay, tridenttail lost his blue balloon, so I can't see. But this is a level which is very weird because this is a level that new players become good at really quickly. And but it's very hard to become really good at it as a top player. And Chelsea scored again. So they're using different strats here. Both of them getting the cut and skip, that's good. Yeah, both of them struggled a little with it. But that's common. People usually struggle with the treasure caves. Time for Pirate Lagoon. A level where understanding how to boost is the most important thing. Like how to gain a lot of speed in boosts with hover, and yeah, getting speed with hover, keeping boost speed with hover. Yeah, that's basically the key in this level. It's really cool to try to understand how it works. Bandow with a 57 and a clean cut and skip. That's solid. Clean cut and skip by tridenttail. Nice. Are there any categories that don't use TT? No. All the characters have like they don't have a character restriction, so you can use any character you want. But obviously TT is the preferred one. Okay, Bandow not going for the key. Probably on the third lap then. But tridenttail is probably going to pick it up on lap 2. Doesn't really matter if you pick it up on lap 1 or 2. You'll grind out 100% with Pipsy, but you haven't grinded out 100% with TT yet. tridenttail struggling a bit with getting back. Yeah. Like Patty said, in time trials, drumstick is actually used for some of the plane tracks because his barrel rolls are faster than TT's. Drink 1 beer after each level. That's a lot of beers. I think there are over 70 different levels / things you have to do in the game. We have done drunk races of this game before, which are pretty harsh as well. Cuts and skip. Bandow missed his, so. But for my first race in this tournament, I actually used Conquer. Because I was facing In the Darkness, who's the world record holder for Conquer's Bad Fur Day. So I kinda had to do it. Alright. 11-second difference. Bandow had a little too much speed there, so he went over the balloon. I am still in the tournament. Whoa, Bandow, that was sexy. A really fast strat he used there, but it's pretty difficult to pull off. Nice, he gets a cut and skip. This is one of the harder cuts and skips in the game. Usually if you have really high speed though, and he had kind of low speed. Yeah, tridenttail missed it. It's one of the harder ones in the game. But yeah, Bandow pulled it off, so that was nice. I should have been knocked out a long time ago, but I'm still in the tournament for some reason. Well done. Well done. Now I will challenge you to a race. The beginning of this race is super important. Because getting the blue boost is vital for getting a good time. Because it's not only because you like lose that half second in the beginning, it's that you get behind Bubbler. So getting behind Bubbler in the beginning means that you need to wait, because if you try to pass him too early, he will throw freaking spike walls on you. Tridenttail, yeah. Both of them are using the... yeah, this is actually the only time in the game where you use a triple balloon. The main reason we do that is because sub 1 I'm trying. That's really nice. So the reason you do that is because in the hovercraft it's a lot harder to keep your momentum after using a boost. So using all the single balloons is really it's really hard to keep your momentum up. But if you want to keep your momentum up, you kind of have to cut the boost short. So it's usually just better to keep them all and just get a super long boost and get to slow down after your boost only once instead of 3 times in the lap. Abracadabra. Bye bye for now. Yeah, Bandow bonked on his first lap there, but didn't hurt him too much. He's doing the rest in a good way. Bandow getting a 105. Ooh, harsh bonk for tridenttail. $112. Ouch. That's rough. So Bandow gained a lot of time on tridenttail there. So yeah, Bandow is starting to get a more solid lead here. But, I mean, it's an hour 20 left of the run, so a lot of things can happen. Just because he's ahead by 20 seconds, it's it can change quickly. Best part of Hundo, the trophy races. Wow. Bandow flying out into the sand. But his lap time was not too bad anyways. The speed is high. Yeah, he kept himself underneath the ceiling, which is pretty hard to do, so this was well done by Bandow. Clean, cannulus from tridenttail. So yeah, Bandow is 1 lap ahead, kind of exactly. They are super synced. That's pretty cool. Look at this. That was beautiful. That was pretty cool. Super synced gameplay right there. That was sick. Should clip that. Okay. But yeah, tridenttail was one lap behind, so he still needs to finish that. 105. Bandow had a 104, so it's like half a second difference, I think, between those 2 races. It's cool. Yeah, he was exactly 1 lap behind. They were 100% synced up, boosting themselves into the canyon. Just that was that lap that Bandow was ahead. Let's see, Bando, he gets a 39, high 39. Wow. So that's the reason I told you the last time we did Jungle Falls. Did you want to collect the shield on the second lap? That's why. That's why. Oh wow. Okay, so Bando got Dragon Plane for the wrong word. That was a huge time loss for tridenttail, and Bando also got super good RNG. So now he can do Smokey the Dragon immediately here, and that will make some changes for the route later. It's a pretty big potential time save. Okay, and tridenttail gets Dragon Car. So this is going to be hard to keep track of. So tridenttail is going to go to Sherbet Island now and do the coin challenges there. And Bando is going to complete this race versus Smokey. Oh wow, ouch. That bonk was not fun. Ouch. Darkwater Beach. Very difficult. The very difficult thing. A difficult level to pull off. Yeah, they're on different routes now. Okay, the outcomes of the wrong warp is either Dragon Forest in the car, as you saw like in so you saw on tridenttail's screen. So you got Dragon Forest put by the entrance in the car, or you can do it Bando. It's Dragon Forest in a plane in the center of the lobby, and you can also get into the overworld, like the where you start off when you enter a new file. So those are the outcomes. And the vehicle in the overworld is the vehicle you were using last. So if you had a plane before doing the wrong warp while in the yeah, like if you have a plane in the overworld and you go to the trophy and do it, then you will have the plane when you enter the overworld next time too. Yeah, like Joe said, it's around 80% to get Dragon Car, or 10% for Dragon Plane, 10% for Overworld. Which was faster? Oof, that's a complicated question. The reason for that is, okay, so Dragon Car is usually the worst. Like, the Dragon Car is never the best one. So Dragon Car is never the best warp, even though it's the most common one. So it's never the best one, but it doesn't necessarily have to be the worst one. So it depends on where you're going. Because for example, if you get the overworld warp for when you're supposed to go to Snowflake Mountain, it saves 10 seconds because you don't have to go to the don't have to like go out from the Dragon Force lobby, blah blah. You can just go straight to yeah, straight to Snowflake. But what Bando got now, the thing is with Dragon Plane, it's not really faster to just get it. It's a little faster, but very little faster. Very slightly faster. But the thing is, since he can beat the boss in Dragon Forest immediately, it means that when he goes to Dragon Forest later, he will be able to because when you beat the first boss, that unlocks the coin challenges. So when you do a race normally and get the balloon and get the cutscene skip, you can pause, do the cutscene skip and restart the race and get into the coin race immediately, which saves loading zones and it saves routing in the actual lobby.
So the cuts and skips are gonna be saving around 12 seconds instead of 6 for every skip, every first skip in Dragon Forest, which means that you have like a potential time save of about 25 seconds. But it requires you to get all the cuts and skips, otherwise you're not going to save the time. So yeah, or like you're going to save an additional like 6 seconds on every cut and skip you get. That's what Dragon Plane does. Yeah, Bando lost a bunch of time in Icicle Pyramid because he was a little sloppy with the last CPU. There's cuts and skip from tridenttail. He was trying to do the 5 fast strat and he did really well, but he was a little sloppy at the last CPU and struggled to kill him afterwards. Yeah, this race is very difficult. The one Bando is on. Frost Village Coins is a very very tough one. The world record is 150.18. Bio from Quebec. Spano had a little rough time with that race, but that's really common. Very difficult race. Tridenttail honking in front of frustration after missing that zipper. My favorite race is Jungle Falls. In the trophy race. Just a very satisfying track for me. Just like you can play it over and over and over and over and over. Yeah, my time in this category sucks, but it's fine. But yeah, so the thing is, for you see that they're like, I hadn't mentioned that before, but you see that Bando is in Snowflake Mountain while Tridenttail is in Sherbet Island. Actually, it's a routing mistake from Bando because he's he missed the cut skip. That sucks. Bando is supposed to go to to Sherbet Island. It doesn't matter too much, but if he would get the overworld warp for the next warp, he would save more time if he was doing Sherbet Island first. So it's not a big deal. It depends on it depends on the wrong warp RNG, but it's still a routing error because it's potentially slower. Okay, trying to get to cut and skip. See how Bando does here in Everfrost Peak coins. First lap is pretty solid. Oh, and I had to do the commentator's curse. If you can beat me again, I'll give you a special prize. Yeah, the jinx is real. What's up, Blue? $115, kind of harsh. Curse of the Commentator, that's exactly it. Mario Kart knockoff. Well, it's a knockoff that's better than the original in that case. Okay, solid race from tridenttail again. Two really good bubble races from him. If I've been on world record pace and lost to SP2, yes I have. I did it not that long ago. Last time I did runs, I think. But I haven't done runs in a while, so. Let's see. So, tridenttail is entering the trophy again. Whoa, okay, so Bandow almost did a huge mistake. He paused one frame earlier, like one frame before the cut and skip, and he went down to the restart race and then went up again. And it has happened to basically every single run in this game that you have. Did you get like, you know, a bit like you get a little bit paralyzed, so you like press the button at restart, and then you lose like 2 minutes. So, or like a minute 40. So that would have been real bad. Good for tridenttail, obviously, but. Yeah, Blue Rust, exactly. Wally the Blue Rust, right? Yeah, Bandow is done with Snowflake Mountain. as we said before, it's really hard to tell like how far apart they are, because Bandow got Dragon Plain, so he has already done Smokey the Dragon, and he did Snowflake Mountain, and tridenttail did Sherbet Island. So they are like doing extremely different things. For the routes to become the same again, tridenttail would have to get Dragon Plain in this warp. If he gets Dragon Plain in this warp, and Bandow gets Dragon Car, then the routes will sync up after they have finished the next world. So yeah, as you see, tridenttail, he used the shield this time, so no risk of getting destroyed like he got in the last Jungle Falls he did. 39, solid. So let's see which wrong warp tridenttail gets here. Dragon Car. Okay. So he didn't save any time on going to Sherbet first, but worth a try. So worst possible RNG for tridenttail so far?
So let's see if tridenttail can pull Icicle Pyramid off, because tridenttail, before the difference in the routes, because of the RNG, Bandow was around 30 seconds ahead, but Bandow lost a lot of time on Icicle Pyramid, and it seems like Trident is pulling this off. There you go. Good Icicle Pyramid from tridenttail. So he probably saved a bunch of time there on Bandow. And now he's going to re-enter Icicle Pyramid to get the trophy.
Icicle Pyramid.
And he has won the 3 first races, so he just has to kill himself and get a 4th place, because 3 first places and a 4th place is enough to win the trophy every time. Bandow is having some trouble with this trophy. Whoa, okay. Bandow is losing a bunch of time here. He almost got shot there. That's super uncommon. 49. Ouch, that's a really rough jungle falls for Bandow. But yeah, I still think that Bandow would be a little bit ahead. But yeah, it's hard to tell since they are on completely different routes. Okay, Dragon Car. So now Bandow is going to Sherbet Island. The balloons are power-ups. That's correct. And the color on the balloon says which power-up it is. So the green one is like things you put behind you, like, you know, this oil slick. And the blue one is a boost, which is the main one used in speedrunning. The red one is rockets. The yellow one is a shield, and the rainbow one is a magnet. Have you gotten any wiser on how likely you are to get each warp? Like, it's really hard to tell because it's just like around, like it's a number. There's like a couple of numbers jumping around, so it's like hard to tell exactly how common it is. Yeah, bananas are actually a good thing in this game. It's because it's a game with a monkey who likes bananas. Bananas increase your top speed and acceleration. Oh, banana! Like they say in DK64. Donkey Kong 64. Do 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 do. What are the yellow purple balloons? Yeah. Oh, purple. There's no purple. You mean the rainbow one, right? There's a rainbow colored one. Has there ever been a viable use for magnet? Yes, actually. Good that you asked. The magnet is used in very rare occasions. Very rare occasions. But for example, when you're in the air with a hovercraft, you want to get down because like you can't gain, like, it's hard to explain, but like you lose speed and you can't gain speed back as quickly while in the air with hovercraft. So for example, in Boulder Canyon or in Pirate Lagoon is maybe a better example, but like both in those levels, in the specific part you can have a magnet on you and you will gain air, and if there's a CPU in front of you, you can use the magnet to pull yourself down to the ground, so you get grounded as fast as possible, so you can gain more speed back quicker. So very rarely used, but if you know the spots, you can try to go for it sometimes. But yeah, that's a good question. Did you think Trident's head? He might be, but it's hard to tell because Bandow got Dragon Plane. So Bandow has already done the race versus Smokey and watched the cutscene in there and stuff. So yeah, very difficult to tell. Because tridenttail is in the last race of this. While Bandow is in the second race out of 4 in Sherbet Island. But yeah, Bandow has done a race which is a lot, like, very long with cutscenes, etc. Which is like 2 minutes 20 seconds. Around there, we usually say it's around there. Trident is so Bandow is like he has a lot faster ILs than tridenttail in general, but I feel like Bandow is going a little faster, but he's playing a little more sloppy, while tridenttail is playing a little more solid but a little slower. Yeah, Blue's faster than Bubbler, but as I said, Bandow has already beaten Smokey the Dragon. So that's a big deal. Yeah, Crescent Island plus Whale Bay plus everything in between. Like you need to drive, loading zones, cutscene skips, etc. Ooh, optimally use boosts. That's a difficult question, but okay. One thing you need to think about is not to hold A early. Like, one mistake that a lot of people do is that they don't let the full boosts go, especially like in car, because then you like, oh yeah, I let go of A over the, because you let go of A. I'll explain snaking later. I would just take the boost first. So you let go of A, and then people are just like holding A or tapping A right after because they're like, yeah, I did release A, right? Yeah, but like the boost will give you speed for a pretty long time. So what you want to do is that you want to delay your acceleration press or whatever. So you want to delay that as far as possible. Bando did many mistakes in that level. Yeah, it's a little hard to explain with the boosts, but it's basically you want to optimize so that you never drop down underneath the speed of the next action you're gonna do. So yeah, almost like that 9 acres. Like, don't step on the gas until the green is gone. It's not exactly like that. It's a little later. It's like Rainbow Smoke almost, but it's not really like that either. But it depends on what your next move is going to be. Because if you're going like straight, then your maximum speed is going to be around 90. So what you want to do is that you want to start tapping when the speed is dropping down, so you never drop beneath the speed that your next action is going to have. You know what I mean? So if you're drifting, if you want to start a drift, you're gonna have like 110 or so. So that means that you have to start tapping earlier. So it's like depends on like which your next action is and stuff like that. So it's pretty difficult. Okay, so for Sasha that was asking about the wiggling and the snaking motion, it's just that the game has this thing where when you hold the R button in the hovercraft and you do a slight turn, the game gives you a speed increase. So when you go back and forth, you get the small speed increase from the small turns, but you also go in a straight line. So you just get a small speed increase because you're doing small turns. Because the game, for some reason, gives you speed when you're turning. So yeah, that's basically how snaking works. Yeah, this race is definitely close because Bando is fastest player, and he has been playing a little faster, but he has been doing a lot more mistakes. So we'll see tridenttail. Wow, he got wrong weight. So what you strive for when you do the out of bounds is that you want to try to hit some of the checkpoints that the game feels important for you to progress. Because there are a lot of checkpoints around the level, but only a couple of them are actually essential for completing the lap. So what we try to do is that we try to, what they try to do is that they try to hit the triggers, like only the triggers that are important, or like hit them as fast as possible. Yeah, tridenttail lost a bit of time there in that race because he missed the trigger once, so he had to turn back, and he also lost all of his speed in one of the turns. Yeah. You have good questions in chat, by the way. So that's good. Let's see. Bando's head. It's hard. Yeah, hard to tell. Hard to tell. If you have to do trophy race twice, like we enter this so many times because of the trophy storage and the wrong warp. The wrong warp is only available in the. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the reason for that is because otherwise you're not in the trophy race. Like if you just go into the level and do the wrong warp, you're not going to be in the trophy race, so you're not going to be able to beat the trophy. Because the reason you do the wrong warp is because like you do the first 3 races in the trophy, and then you do the wrong warp, and then you finish 1 race in another world, and then you will get the trophy for that world. So that's like why you do the wrong warp at all. So just going into the you can do the wrong warp, but it's not going to do anything for you if you do it in the level normally. So you do it because you want to finish the trophy. There is no wrong warp category now. It's just called 100%. They're doing the same race over and over just because of that. I said, like, they do the trophy, and then they do the wrong warp at the end, so they can. Yeah, they do the wrong warp at the end, so they can get the trophy for another world. And I don't think people do runs of DKRDS. Yeah, you can look at tridenttail and you will understand it better. So, okay, look at tridenttail. So what we've done down now is well, the wrong warps are so you can finish the trophy. How good are these players compared to you? I mean, they're good players, but they would probably have a hard time beating me in a race. So look at that. He's doing the wrong warp. Gets Dragon Car. Yeah, that's the second best one in this scenario. And now he's entering Haunted Woods because it's the shortest level in the world. And now the game still thinks that you're in the trophy race because you did the wrong warp while being in the trophy race. So when he finishes this level, he is going to get the trophy for this world. So that's why you do the wrong warp, because you can finish the trophies in a faster way. So it's like a little complex with how it works. But yeah, if you saw them tridenttail, so he did the wrong warp in the 4th race of the trophy. And he exits and gets into Dragon Forests, and now he's gonna finish the shortest race here, and then he's gonna get the trophy for this world. How the glitch was found? I think it was this guy called Fash. He was driving around out of bounds, and he just randomly found it. He just randomly drove into the loading zone. Yeah. Okay. So. See, it looks like it's the trophy for Diamond Domain, but that is actually the trophy for Dragon Forest. Okay, so tridenttail is now going to play Windmill Plains, and this level has an out of bounds trick, and it's the hardest out of bounds trick in the entire game, in the entire category, because there is another one that's a little harder, but it's not in this category. So let's see if tridenttail can get it. It's a very difficult trick. Okay, he clips out of bounds. That's really nice. But it's really hard to stay in bounds, out of bounds. I mean, so he needs to be a little careful. But yeah, this saves a lot of time. Like if you do this pretty well compared to just doing it pretty well in the regular race, it's like a 30-second time save. So 30 seconds, it's a bunch of time. And so if Bando would miss this, he would probably lose like 30 seconds to tridenttail. So pretty rough trick to have this late into the run, but that's how it works. Haunted Woods has an amazing soundtrack. It's one of my One of my favorites in this game, actually. Cutscene skip from tridenttail. Nice. So now you'll see Bandow. He will do the exact same thing as the tridenttail did earlier. They had the hard to tell of who's in the lead. Very hard to tell. But they are on different routes, yeah, because of Bandow getting Dragon Plane and Trident got Dragon Car on all of his warps. Yeah, it's very close. I can't say who's in the lead. Both of them bonked at basically the same time there, in 2 different levels. Ouch. Bonk again by Trident. No. The routes will not. Yeah, smoky too. Because what Dragon Plane does is that it's gonna make it possible for Bandow to do the coin race. He's gonna go to Boulder Canyon now, by the way. Yeah. So yeah, entering smoky too. Because what happens now is that Bandow, when he gets a cutscene skip, he will be able to restart the race. And when he restarts the race, oh wow, he got screwed by the log right there. When he restarts the race, he will enter the coin challenge immediately. So that's what Dragon Plane does. Oh wow, that was pretty cool. Both of them doing Boulder Canyon at the same time here. And the reason Bandow does this level first is because he has to grab the key. Yeah, it's yeah, 9 acres. You know, if you've seen the thing in Future Funland, it's exactly the same. But the reason he does Boulder Canyon first is because of the key. Because after you have gotten 4 balloons in the world, the cutscene for the Smoky 1 will still play. Even though you have beaten him, the cutscene for him will still play. But you don't want to go into Smoky. So what you do is that you go to Smoky Castle instead. Tridenttail failing getting the key, so he needs to get up again. Okay, that was rough. Bandow had a lot cleaner key grab. Very rough for tridenttail there. So let's see if Bandow can get the cutscene skip here. It does. Let's see, he restarts the race here, and he will get into the coin challenge immediately. So that's the, like when you get Dragon Plane, it's a potential time save, and he got the potential time save. So that was an additional 6-second time save. So it was like 12 seconds saved for that cutscene skip for Bandow. Yeah, the key box is terrible, but it's a nice cutscene skip. But also, like, I think they're talking about going onto the platform. If you jumped a little early, so you land right before, then you get like stuck in like a middle part, where it's like in between. It's like in between where you want to be and where you don't want to be. So it's like you get stuck in between. It's really weird. Who's that? I don't know exactly. It's hard to tell. Like they are on different routes right now because of RNG. So it's a little hard to tell who's ahead. Nice cutscene skip, Bandow. So now Bandow will go to Haunted Woods. Missed the cut and skip there. That's rough. Trident. So yeah, tridenttail now has to do Smokey the Dragon, and this is a race that Bandow already has done. No, it's not true. 9 neckers. The hitboxes for the silver coins are actually super huge though, so you can be kind of far away from the coins and still pick them up. Yeah, dude. Not only kids have those placebos. Yeah, that says a lot about what he thinks. Kazooie picks the coins from him. Kazooie is actually in this game, but you can't see her. Yeah, tridenttail's having a really rough time here in Smokey. But yeah, Bandow is RNG, and as you can see, like, he has gotten the cuts and skips, so he saves a bunch of time because of the RNG and the skill required for the RNG. So yeah, now we see Bandow getting to the cutscene with Smokey, but as we said before, he has already done it. So Smokey impression. Yeah, I can do that later when he enters. Oh, let's see. Excellent. Now try my new challenge. Collect all the silver coins from my world. Then come back and see me. That's Smokey.
Smoky Castle.
Wow, Banner getting destroyed. What the hell? It is raw 100%. It's just that Bandow has already done this race. So Bandow has already done the race versus Smokey. Wow, Bandow, what is happening in this race? Bandow has a... Oh my god, tridenttail. Both of them are getting destroyed here. Oh, blank cartridge, that's what you mean. Oh, okay. No, it's not. The reason for that is because when you unlock TT, TT is gonna be unlocked on your cartridge forever. So he's not save file based. He's cartridge based. So he's always gonna be there if you unlock him once. How much faster is TT than everyone else? Do you really want to know that? I can tell you. Yeah, if you did a blank run, you would use Banjo. Yeah, it's close, but they have done different races. Because Banjo has done 2 of the coin races and 2 of the normal races, but tridenttail has all of the coin races left. So it's a little off because, yeah, RNG. Highest IO. Yeah. So if you're wondering how much faster he is than the others, I can tell you real quick. Wait. So TT's top speed is 13.51, and he is the fastest character. And the slowest character in the game is Pipsy, and her top speed is 11.46. Pipsy is the slowest character in the game. Oh, Bandow gets a clutch out of bounds on the second lap. That's good. Pipsy is good for a casual player, but she's the by far worst character for a speedrunner. Oh, I missed the cuts to skip. Okay, so Bandow needs to re-enter Winland Plains here. And as you can see, tridenttail getting the out of bounds for the coin race as well, saving some time on Bandow. Cut and skip. No. Okay, that sucks. Abuse acceleration. They already do. They already do abuse acceleration in this game. If you tap the A button instead of holding it, you go faster. So that's an acceleration abuse. The monkey with the 2-point ponytails. Is that in the? You mean Dixie in the DS version? Because she's not in this this game. Drumstick is the better character. He's better than Banjo. Like, Drumstick is kind of OP compared to all other characters. Yeah, Drumstick's top speed is 13.17, and Banjo's top speed is 12.23. So Drumstick is a lot faster than Banjo. But yeah, Bandow is struggling with the out of bounds here, and tridenttail has not been struggling with the out of bounds, so tridenttail is saving a bunch of time on Bandow in Winland Plains. The routes will sync up when they enter Smoky 2. Two-player, yeah, TT and Drumstick, yeah. If you don't use double vision and both use TT. Oh, Tiny, yeah, Tiny Kong. Yeah, she's in the DS version. Yeah, Trident is probably ahead. Yeah, because he only has two laps left. So it's like a minute left of this race, and then he has a 1 minute race afterwards. But yeah, it's close. Like, Bandow has 2 laps left, and yeah, it's like, yeah, it's pretty close, I think. The bananas increase your top speed and acceleration. Cap at 10. But as you can see, tridenttail has more, but it's just a buffer. In a 100% run, we have a category we call true 100%. And that's the category you're talking about. So yeah, tridenttail is ahead. We can say that now. But it's not by much. We have true, and then you do exactly what you said, Dark. You use Banjo. Yeah, you use Banjo. Then switch to Drumstick if you unlock him. And then you unlock TT and you use TT for Adventure 2. The world record for true 100%. I don't know. Toeful did a run of it a while back, like a year ago. But yeah. Yeah, exactly. This is 100% Adventure 1. Exactly. This is Adventure 1 100%. Exactly. That's what it is. Adventure 1 100%. But we just call it 100%. Yeah, Adventure 1 100%. Yeah, not Adventure 2. Just Adventure 1 100%. So yeah, now you can see. Look at this. Wow, this is close. This is crazy because now the routes are synced up. Now the routes are synced up. Tridenttail is 11 seconds ahead. Tridenttail is 11 seconds ahead. Yeah, Adventure 2 is mirror mode, yep. Pretty crazy. 29-second first lap. 25. Bando is catching up. Yeah, this is crazy. Crazy close. When tridenttail is choking a little bit. Getting a little nervous. Yeah, Bando also. Yeah, this is really, really close. So yeah, as I said, routes are synced up again. And super close. And Chelsea scored again. 3-0 versus Stoke. Away. Okay. Look at this, what is happening? Yeah. This is so close. Yeah. Whizpig. If the runners can see each other's screens, I don't know. Probably watching each other, but they have the possibility if they want to. 3.7 seconds. Crazy. Okay, try missing that zipper. Look at this. They hit the zipper at the same time. Wow, this is crazy. An hour 35 in, and they are hitting the same zipper at the same time. Okay. Damn. Wow, this is insane. I don't know what to say right now. Literally the same person. Yeah, Bandow is from UK, and Tridenttail is from Canada. So, okay, Bandow is taking a lead here because Tridenttail hit the water. A little unlucky, but yeah. But yeah, this is super close. Yeah, epic race indeed. So now they're going to Future Foundland. There's one world left. The last world coming up. Murata with the hat-trick. Four tracks times 2, 1 bullshit. Yes, but also a trophy race. They need to beat they need to beat the trophy race too. So, thing is here. Their routes can become unsynced again here, because in this world it's going to be, if you watched Bandow's screen earlier with the restart race thing, entering the coin race, that's exactly what's going to happen here. So they will restart the race instead of returning to lobby when they get the cutscene skip, so they can enter the coin race immediately. Yeah, Space's Alley is, in my opinion, the most difficult level in the entire game. So, yeah, and Bandow just bonked there. The thing is with this level is that you can fail at a lot of places, and there are like basically no backups. So if you make a big mistake, then you just have to suck it up and take the time loss. In my opinion, this is the most difficult level in the entire game. Ow. Easy in the plane. Not really. Bandow missing the cutscene skip here. That's a huge time loss. Let's see if Tridenttail can get it. It does. Okay. So now they will be out of sync again. Because if you miss the cutscene skip, you can't re-enter for the coin race because they lock the door with a balloon count. So you can only get there by getting the cutscene skip. So now Tridenttail would do the coin race here. and Bando is forced to go to Dark Moon Caverns. But yeah, that saves like 12 seconds getting that cut and skip, so big time save for Trident compared to Bando. Oh, it's actually none of that miniature. It's actually giving you a speed boost. So barrel rolling in the plane is faster. I mean, it is swag, but it's purely for speed because it increases your speed. So yeah. Yeah, you can see. Yeah, you can see now on Trident because he's. But yeah, we'll see if someone uses the speedometer later while you're doing barrel rolls. 60% speed, 40% swag. Yeah, something like that. 50-50. Yeah, it's kind of subtle because it works exactly like a boost, you know, from a zipper. So you need to release the A button for it to give you the speed boost in a good way. Harsh bonk, right there from Trident, but he got the custom skip, so that's good. The swag meter, it's maxed out usually in this game. But yeah, Bando got the custom skip for the Darkman Karens, so he could reset and get the coin challenge immediately, so that's good. Putting a little bit of pressure on Tridenttail. Yeah, there are a lot of things in this game that people don't know. A lot of hidden mechanics. Has anyone done a run with all cut skips? I don't think so, no. The closest I've gotten is I have gotten 39 out of 40 once. I missed Pirate Lagoon in that run. That was it. Bio Caverns. Getting 39 out of 40 is really good, so I was not that sad that I missed one. So let's see, this is going to be interesting. Okay, solid, really solid corn race by Bando, by the way. 143, that's really good. So let's see if Tridenttail can get the cuts and skip here. He does, okay. Putting some pressure on Bando again. Yeah. The cuts and skip is a frame perfect trick. So it's frame perfect. So it's pretty difficult to get them all. Especially with lag and stuff. Yeah, this is still very close. Because Bando has had slightly faster Darkman Caverns races than Tridenttail had, so yeah, but he missed the 12-second cuts and skip, so yeah, still very even. Why is it all cuts and skips required? Good meme. But yeah, so the reason they are like Bando is in the Dino Domain trophy race here is okay, so yeah, he needs to get the trophy for Future Funland, but the tracks in Future Funland are super long, so he's gonna do the trophy storage. He just yeah, he's exiting Future Funland, going to Dino Domain, doing the Dino Domain trophy races, do the wrong warp, trophy storage, and then do the shortest race in the Future Finland world, which is Spaceport Alpha. If you're worried about lag, just run an emulator. Exactly. Emulator is actually banned for this game because it's way too fast due to yeah, lack of lag and stuff like that. Okay, tridenttail missing the cuts and skip. Okay. A little rough. .101 Falso Canyon from Bandow. That's a very solid time. That's the time that the best players in this game are satisfied with. To get in a run. That's a great race from Bandow. Yeah, GoldenEye emulator. Yeah, but that's a problem for sure. Emulator used to be allowed for this game, but after doing a lot of testing, we just had to ban it because it was way too overpowered compared to console. We had to force Bandow to do Darkmoon Caverns for the trophy. That's mean. Yeah, I am in this tournament too. I am in the winners finals. Sounds pretty fancy, yeah. It's the players who have won all of their matches go to that game. So it's me versus Obio. In that match. But we're waiting for the losers bracket to catch up a bit before we do that race. Okay, so Bandow is now doing Spaceport Alpha. He missed the balloon there? This is interesting. What is he gonna do about that? Okay. He can be shut down here. Wow, okay, Bandow is making major mistakes. So, he's supposed to go out of bounds there. Oh wow, okay, I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. Bandow is making an enormous mistake here. He's supposed to clip out of bounds there. And usually you want to use the blue balloon, and you don't need it, but it's way easier to do it with it. But he got indecisive when he missed the blue balloon, so he didn't really know what to do, and yeah, that was a major mistake. He forgot, wait, he didn't grab the shield, so he can be shot down here. Oh, he got it. Okay, he got that out of bounds at least, but yeah, this is a major time loss for Bandow. Major. He's losing half a minute here. Yeah, that's a half-minute time loss from Bandow. That's gonna make things really interesting here. Half-minute time loss from Bandow, and I think Bandow is slightly ahead. So yeah. What is tridenttail accidentally honks on Taj, losing 5 seconds all in vain. Feels like they want each other. Okay, Chelsea won the game by the way, 4-0. And Bandow is not going for the shield. He's getting shot down. I'm not sure what Bandow is doing right now. I'm a little shocked right now. From a top player like Bandow, he should not do these mistakes. This is very weird. Let's see. You see tridenttail? Getting it. Solid. Use the shield so you can't get shot down by the lasers. And yeah. He's kind of high up now, so he's... yeah, that was solid from Bandow. So yeah, you can clip back and bounce if you're too high, so... Yeah. The DS version run? I don't know. I haven't ever watched a run of that game. It's a very, very slow game. It sucks. It's a really bad game. Bandow losing another 20 seconds there. Wow. So Bandow has lost 50 seconds on those two races. That's a lot of time. 50 seconds. So tridenttail is most likely in a pretty good lead right now. Bandow got the cut and skip though, so yeah. But he's not going for the shield. What? What is Bandow do? Okay, sorry, I'm not gonna react like this, but why is Bandow not going for the shield? I have no words for this. And tridenttail getting it. Yeah, I don't know why Bandow, like, for the individual level records, you don't go for the shield because it's slower, but I mean, it's like a half second to 1 second loss. What is it? Okay. He still has a coin left. No, Trident is ahead because Trident has already done Space Dust Alley coins, and Bandow hasn't because he missed the cut and skip. And tridenttail getting the cut and skip. What's Trident doing? He did everything right. Okay, so Bandow, yeah. Yeah, I'm very confused. Very confused. Yeah, what is Joe and Noma doing? Yeah, tridenttail is definitely ahead. Definitely ahead. I mean, it's not over. Wizpig 2 is known for destroying runs, so yeah. tridenttail is doing the second fastest route of this this level, but he's doing like it's a consistent route that he feels comfortable with, so it's understandable. That's how box was. Getting the cuts and skip. Okay, so now tridenttail will enter. Bandow falling off the bridge. Okay, I think Bandow is a little stressed out.